Hello, welcome back to Monster Train. My OBS didn't show me it started recording. You might have heard me say hello there twice. Welcome back to Monster Train. It's 3 p.m. Oh my god, what the hell is this, a late recording? What have I been doing all day? I don't know. I've been waking up later, which is good because I'm trying to move forward my sleep schedule a little bit. So I've been waking up at like noon now. I don't want to go much later than noon, but you know, I've been thinking, so I quit coffee, as you all are well aware by now, I'm sure. However, I didn't really do it for any strong reason other than I wanted to make sure that I could quit coffee for a month. So I think I'm gonna start drinking it. I think I quit coffee like 2 weeks ago, so I think 2 weeks from now I'm gonna start again. And who knows what that'll do to my sleep schedule. I've been basically caffeine free. I drink a little bit of Coca-Cola, but I haven't been doing so lately. I've been just drinking water. It's weird. But anyway, that's what's up with me. What's up with you? Anything cool? No? The other thing that's up with me is I've been doing the Rubik's Cube. To the point now where I have I can do it from memory in under 5 minutes. Pretty excited about that. I am a super genius. Thank you. I had to look up the algorithms though. I never figured it out on my own. And honestly, I don't think I ever would have. It's very hard. But anyway, you doing anything cool lately? You want to solve any fun puzzles? No? Yeah? Well, either way, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let's roll. It's Awoken Umbra today. Ugh. This is like one of my least favorite clan combos. It's not my least favorite, but it's up there. Explosive Sigil, Shadow, Diligent, Wildwood Sap, Prismal Dust, Edge, Prior. You know what I want to play today? I want to play Steel Singer. I'm gonna take Sap Tap. I want to play Steel Singer. He's my favorite unit, and I haven't gotten to play him in like 100 episodes, it feels like. I'm not picking Explosive, you can't make me. Now, my life gets worse when I take this trial, but we'll kill the boss because of regen, so... I take Channel Heart here. I don't really care for the other two. Cleansing Water is fine, but making Big Sting is very strong. Now, interestingly, 10 spikes doesn't kill these enemies, but the only enemy that does any meaningful amount of damage to me will die to spikes because it has multi-strike. This guy, Clergyman here. So, in an interesting twist of fate, it ends up being good to have the pack shards in this combat, which I don't think I've ever seen before. I don't think I've ever seen a position where having the spikes, or having the trial made me take less overall damage. I mean, very cool, don't get me wrong. Now, I don't actually have anything I can do here on these turns, other than regen. When I took the trial, I accepted the damage that I'm going to take here. I should play Train Steward, I guess. I'm not going to bother playing Shade Splitters, though. I accepted, I think I did the math in my head, and I accepted like 7 damage, and it looks like it's going to actually be 6, which is solid. The boss, he can't hurt me because I have 2 Wildwood Saps. When you have 2 Wildwood Saps, he might hurt me a little bit, actually. I should be banking Prismal Dust in the back. 6 damage from the waves. Now, how do I deal with these guys? I guess I just don't do anything. He might actually still get through. He doesn't quite get through. He had 13 regen, but he has 6 lifesteal. So this combat has to go like 10 rounds. It's a long combat, but we have a lot of effective HP there, so very cool. Nice first combat. Everything worked out how I expected it to. Now I took Channel Heart. Does that make Sting good enough to pick here? It's pretty good. I don't think I need another Wildwood Sap, and Steel, I'm gonna take Sting. I think 30 damage is good enough. God, I want to pick Immortal Trade because it's good for Steel Singer, but I'm gonna skip. Yeah, good thing I didn't take it. This is a horrible pick. These units combo very poorly with Sentient, so I will just skip. I mean, maybe you could pick Alloyed Construct here, but I don't think Alloyed Construct is better than Animus or a Sweeper. The problem that this run faces is that we have no damage scaling. And Umbra units are not... I guess we could get Morsel Maker, which is fine. I'm gonna go for the Awoken banner here to find a playable Awoken unit. Yeah, Shattered Shell is the one. I'm gonna click the Relic. I'm good with Hell-Packed Prismal Dust here. That's fine. Holdover Sting? I mean, every turn 30 damage is pretty good in the early game. This is not the sort of take that is great later, but it doesn't need to be great later, it's good now. But, is there a steel shop in the next ring? There is a steel shop in the next ring. I'm gonna save my money for multi-strike. I think it's better. Spikes 3. I think I can do it. Because Shattered Shell, he combos actually pretty poorly with Spike Sentient, but that's okay. He doesn't have to be good, he says sweep. I don't know if I take this. I think I shouldn't. Because of this guy. Yeah, this is the reason to not take it. This protector. I just need Awoken units, right? Ultimately, if I miss out on all my Awoken units, also should have drawn first, should have played the Morsel first, etc. If I don't see any more good Awoken units, I think this run will be a flop. I'll put 4 damage shield on my man here. I think I might get clobbered in this combat. Interestingly enough. I think I should have enough to survive the boss. Funnily enough, this enemy, the Protector, does not actually do anything to me. Edge Prior... I don't think there's any... There is a reason to play Edge Prior, but I think it's better than that. The reason is so you don't draw Edge Prior again. No. Shattered Shell is worth 9 damage, but every point of regen is worth 13. So Restore's better. Because every point of regen is 1 more round against High Priest. Is the reasoning. Yeah. So you can just survive the early game on Wildwood Sap, as it turns out. Wildwood Sap plus Spike Sentient. Sound effects broke, by the way. Don't know why that happens in combat too so often. I guess you take another Sting here. I would have liked to have found a Razor Sharp Edge. I'll take Mind Collapse here. There's a lot to dislike here. This run has major issues. It's 2 Awoken units away from reaching an okay position, I think. I'm gonna reroll. Multi-strike is good. You just take it because we get a multi-strike sweeper right now. I'm not necessarily taking plus 25 right now. I have to be picky, I think. Ember Stasis is very good. We're just gonna kind of cheat our way out of the early game with things like Ember Stasis and Wildwood Sap, and then hope that we get better takes later. I don't think so on Intrinsic. There's no reason to take pack shards here. We're not really that strong. I'm okay. I'm good, I'm good. Now, it behooves me, a fun word to say, to play Shattered Shell and get these kills, but I think ultimately it doesn't work out. Which is weird, because it means that Shattered Shell is just going to be stuck here as a 3x2. I'm gonna play Edge Prior. Although, you know what? I bet I need to play the Morsels, actually. Was that a mistake? That might have been a mistake. We'll see. This combat's kind of hard to live, but we also have Calcified Ember, which is not that... It makes it easier. Do some math. I want to get Shattered Shell kills wherever I can. So it's good to play Mind Collapse on this enemy. I don't need to do the math. It moves it closer to dying to... Ah, no, it doesn't. It makes it worse if I draw Sting. It makes it worse if I draw Sting. My mistake. I was incorrect here. Well, that is a shame. Isn't it? I think I made a few mistakes here in this combat. There's nothing to play. I don't think we're actually out of it, though. That's what's interesting. Imagine if I could just, like... If I could daze these enemies, that would be very good. Like, Calcified Ember, I guess. It doesn't look good, does it? I won't draw this card again. My damage output is abysmal. I have to play this combat differently. I'm gonna replay this because I think I see what I have to do here. Yeah, this is just horrible. If I draw Sting here, I do get 100 damage onto the boss man though, which is really good. 120 even. Every point of regen is worth a round. And we get a Sting, which is huge because it means that Shattered Shell gets a kill, which literally like doubles his attack power, which is massive. What do we get here? 187, yeah. That checks out. 198. Oh, because of the spike! The one spike! Oh my god, I get farmed! Holy shit! Oh, I should have healed Shattered Shell! Oh my god. Alright, hold on, I gotta go back to main menu here. I can play this combat better. I see what I need to do. The one spike, dude! That's crazy! It's so ridiculous. Okay, so to win this combat I have to not play the Sentient. That's the trick. A very strange trick, and it might not work out because of things like the bombs, but yeah, you just have to skip the Sentient here. And we go like 1, 2, 3. I should play Steward. I'm gonna play Edge Prior. Nice little buffer. And I'll play Steward again, and I will not play this Steward. Can't believe that one spike really does it to me there. This shit's wild. Shattered Shell has 11 HP, which is exactly enough. Now I have to hinge my entire run on these morsel drops, which is very exciting, but like every single point of health and damage makes a difference. As long as you're never taking more than your max HP, we're good. Which will happen, you'll take more than your max HP when you get hit by a bomb, but hopefully on this turn I will be able to mitigate it. The bomb does what? 2? He's like exactly dead. There are a number of ways out of this. Yeah, because he dies from the blowback damage. You can get out of this in any number of ways. I'm gonna play Rubble Morsel. And then I'm trying to not have to play the Prismal Dust here. Lifesteal's good to give up. Does this not work? There it is. I can avoid playing the Prismal Dust, which means I have it for the next go around. Although the Prismal Dust is actually pretty worthless because of the one spike on Daedalus, man. Can't believe how hard it's farming me. I wonder if it's right to play the Sentient here. I don't think so. Also, a shame that he's off by 1 on this kill, but it's okay. I'm gonna go... So it's 8 damage coming at you next turn. Make sure... I'm just gonna play Heal, heal. I should actually throw the Sentient bottom floor. She'll get a little bit of damage in on the boss. And I won't draw her again, which won't happen anyway. She gets like 20 damage down, which might matter. You never know these days. Well, I can Sting, and then maybe we can get a Calcified Ember through. I won't draw... Playing Prismal Dust or not playing Prismal Dust, it's an interesting question. Will I ever draw this again, and will it matter? I don't think it matters because of regen, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to play it here. I'm going to steal a kill for an extra round. I'm going to get 105 damage out of the Sentient and this Train Steward. We have to fight for every inch in this combat, which is real weird. But it's like this sometimes. Hey, Monster Train. I'm gonna go for the morsels. I think the stats... Oh no, I need more HP, yeah, because it's... He actually takes 12 damage per round. It doesn't look good, actually. As I start to look at it now, it looks pretty bad. It's survivable. This does 100 damage, but every round that Shattered Shell lives does 86, and Restore gives us another round. So, it's better to play Restore because then the Shade Splitters can potentially win me the round, because we can... Tanking a hit doesn't make a big difference here. Because, yeah, and I could have gotten 6 more damage out of this, but tanking a hit doesn't make a big difference here. However, 1 HP does. Yeah. Tanking, I wanted to play the morsel to show that the tanking of the hit doesn't make a difference, but there you go. We lived. That's a really fun combat. That's a really fun combat to find the way out of, I think. Forever Consumed, good. X plus 3, strong. Quick Infusion, solid. Yeah, I'll take Quick Infusion over plus 25. And I don't need draw, I'll take energy. I have draw through Sap Tap. I will pivot this run if they show me Steel Singer here, by the way. Okay, Awoken Hollow is the better thing to hit, absolutely, 100%. It means that the Sentient's out. Awoken Hollow's all the new rage. I'm gonna go -1. I just need to play a lot of Restores now. Like, Wildwood Sap isn't that good, because Wildwood Sap... It doesn't proc Rejuvenate, and regen stacking shouldn't matter. So I'm gonna reroll. Double stack. I guess I'll take it. I think double stack does matter a little bit. And I'll take... No, I'm not even gonna play the Sentient. I guess I'll take Cultivating in case I can play the Sentient on a floor above. Now, am I strong enough to take 40 pack shards here? Let's find out. I think I am. There's no sweep on the next combat. I'm gonna go quick into Shattered Shell. And then I want to do a Space Take and an Awoken Hollow Self-Infuse, but that might not be too viable. I might just die at 70 pack shards here as well. Mark of Invasion is very nice. We'll take every Mark of Invasion we can, because that's just free stats now for the young lord. Usually. I'll draw him here. He's on the top deck him. I'm actually not against playing the Sentient to stop curses, but I don't know. I get a nice base number here. I'm gonna play the Sentient and stop curses. Your mileage may vary on this play. It's a bit of a shame, but Quick Shattered Shell means he gets all the kills. It doesn't go to Awoken Hollow, which is very good. I took energy, right? Yeah. I did take energy. Just doesn't feel like it. 22 times 2. I'm gonna get hit by this guy. I know that. Except if I draw Forever Consumed and Sting, which is nice. Very solid. What are you at? You're at 100? So if I play Shade Splitter, this goes to 90? I swear that was a 0. Did you see a 0 there? Tell me you saw a 0 there. I swear I saw that kill him, and then he like came back to life. My eyes must be playing tricks on me or something. I don't know what the hell that was. I played the sentient down here to kill curses. All of the curse enemies have been infused. This is terrible. This is horrible news. So overall, we have a pretty straightforward plan. I rejuvenate the scale Shattered Shell alongside Shattered Shell's national scaling, no, natural scaling built in. And then I will play... Oh my god, that was 4 curses. Holy cow. I don't think I'm worried too much, but I'll play regen to kill bosses that are a little closer, like this one. And I will play damage shield to keep Shattered Shell alive on things like the Divinity. Seems like a pretty good plan, all things considered. I should take Restoring Retreat for the Rejuvenate trigger, you're right. I feel like every time I see something like that, it's just like letting the intrusive thoughts win. Furnace Tap is good here, of course, Multi-Strike is good. Yeah, you know what? You do deserve a little Restoring Retreat here. It's a Restoring Retreat for you. I'm actually gonna go left because I need to see removals. I need to make this deck not 31 cards, so going to the Steel Shop here is not as urgent. Gotta make that call. Days to the Pyre is bad, Refined Void is bad, Wing Technology does very little. I am okay to save my money on the trinkets. I don't want any of them. I'll be going here, and then here. Yeah, this is like, it's Steel Shop City for the remainder of the run. I am okay with that. Do I want the temple? Do I want anything? What do I want? What are my pack shards like? It's a lot of temples. This is a great run. The seed is excellent. Temples abound. Steel shops aplenty. +6, sure. This one I don't play the Sentient on though. For real, for real. Also order low. Misplay alert. Misplay alert. This is an old one. Oh no. Oh jeez. That guy's gonna... Oof. Oh no, don't look. Just don't look at that. That's horrific. Wish I had Vine Grasp here. Pull that guy to the front. I can draw... There's no way that I can hit him, right? Join me on a mental journey. Is there a universe where I could ever hit this guy with Forever Consumed? The reply seems to be no. I want to play to the out, even if it's a small out, and I don't think there's an out. So the best thing to do is nothing here. Sting the Pyre. Brain Steward down here. Yeah, I'll play Prismal Dust, sure. Yeah, that's not very good. Yeah, that's a little bit bad, I gotta be honest with you. I took the trial, and I suppose I knew the risk. Ooh, yeah. Not great. Huh. Also, the card that would have helped mitigate it in Furnace Tab just didn't draw, which is a shame. But, yeah, I knew the risks. It's like, I cannot complain about that. It sucks. It's the worst case. It's absolutely the worst case. But a lot of times, if you ever think I'm playing too conservatively, it's because I'm trying to avoid that worst case. That is the nightmare. Right there. And a lot of times, you have to look at it and go, well, this run is usually fine, but in this one specific checkmate where this specific enemy gets infused, I take 68. And then you go, yeah, maybe I don't take the trial. Because now I'm horribly behind for the remainder of the run. It's not great. But I think there's a Pyre HP coming up, which is nice. So, at least there's this. I'm looking for Multi-Strike. Yeah. Maybe I take the +10. Oh, I should take that first. I could wait, though. Yeah, I guess I'll wait at this point. Give me regen, give me buff. Yeah, give me buff for sure. And then I'll take card draw. This card's great. And I will carry on. Oh, I should be putting +25s on Awoken Hollow, though. I kind of forgot about Awoken Hollow. And I will also buy 2 removals. Funnily enough, I think if I played the Sentient, I don't think I would have caught that enemy in the last combat. Just, it's interesting to look back and try to think of how you don't let that happen to you, but I don't know if you can. I think this deck has trouble getting started. Hey, this is a combat where the Sentient actually gets to play. How exciting. Have fun, Sentient. I did Ember Drain myself. I don't really mind, though. Eventually I'll get rid of these calcified embers, I'm sure. Go ahead and damage shield up. I just kind of want to... I'm basically... So you're right if you're thinking to yourself, oh, isn't it good to Shade Splitter because you can get +1 energy off of it? Yeah, sure. There's no reason for me not to other than I don't feel like it. But I don't feel like it, so I'm not going to. Sting. Man, 2 infused Cliff Guardians. Brutal. Absolutely rough. But hey, what can you do? It's part of the game. We're there now, we kill him. But 12? Come on, man. You're telling me this guy lives at 12? Alright. Alright, he lives at 12. This guy lives at 13. I don't think I can do anything about that one. Unfortunately. Even if I rolled 2 6-attack morsels, I still get hit. So there's no reason to try. Soul crushing. Absolutely soul crushing. I want to get rid of these calcified embers. I've been holding them and holding them. Mostly I just haven't felt like I have the turn to play them. Yeah, this is a slaughter. I'll get rid of these. This doesn't give me money, no. Okay. Goodbye, Arcus. We have damage shield into Arcus, and we have a good front line and 200 damage, or 300 damage. It's all good. It's all okay. Yeah, I'll pick the Rail Spike. Yeah. Now, do I actually feel like I need to do the duplicate self-infuse Awoken Hollow plan? That is the question. I think I will. If I'm alive after this next combat. Not a guarantee, considering how things are looking. HP a little low. Get these Shade Splitters away from me. These stings have been pretty relevant throughout. I think they should fall off now, but... Man, 2 large stone endless shops. I'm going to the duplicate, so I can continue to hold out hope, I suppose. I should probably just cut my losses at some point, but nah. Gift of Gratitude is a lot of money with X plus 3. Heaven's Gold is like, I think you take it here. Enemies are gonna live. It's just kind of a foregone conclusion. And I have to go over by 5 here. Well, I don't have to. I could duplicate something, I think. Well, I have to go over by 5. By the way, sorry, I've been forgetting to do the unit essences thing. I'm trying. The Shattered Shell one is just his own essence, and Animus of Speed is just quick. In case you're playing along at home. Yeah, I don't think that I'm legally allowed to take armor 20 in this combat. This guy's gonna obliterate me. I'm about to get Thanos snapped by this Pyre Wings. It's not gonna be pretty. I'm gonna forever consume them for 90. I'm gonna go for the big rail spike here. What an awful draw. Holy cow. What a horrible draw. I don't know what I expected. I guess I was hoping to draw Awoken Hollow and then it was fine. Or Furnace Tap. But yeah, we didn't draw those, did we? Trouble Morsel, and now we can play Awoken Hollow. Ah, cultivating with morsels, though. Aha! That's fair. A damage shield here. I am taking quite a bit of damage for this. I have to say. It's okay, I guess. Minus 48. What's my, hang on, minus 48. Oh my god, oh god, oh god, look at this. Wait a minute. Ah, Jesus, it's all infused heavies. What the hell? I'm on 80 pack shards. Come on, Monster Train. This is brutal. You're at 81, so I need the Mind Collapse. I'm gonna die. I mean, what the hell can I do to this combat? I'm just gonna take a million billion damage here. Forever Consume, save me. Bless up. But like this guy, what the hell, man? Monster Train, what is this? I'll tell you what it is. It's fucked up, Monster Train. You can't be doing this to me. I think I might actually be dead here pretty soon. 48 times 3 is close to enough damage. Yeah, they give the last wave a pass. Yeah, thanks, Monster Train. I should have counted the damage here. I wouldn't have saved myself anything. Yeah, sure, the last wave is easy. Fuck you, video game. How dare you do this shit to me? Now I have to play for inches. Because it's the trample boss. I have damage shield, so it's actually fine. Fucking rough, man. It's been a rough run, all things considered. Daedalus was tough. Combat 4 was okay. Combat 5 was tough. Arcus was fine. No, Arcus was actually tough because the enemies kept living at 1 HP and hitting me. It's been brutal out here, man. But, hey, we're alive. Hang in there. It doesn't feel like this run should be that difficult, but it's very hard to get off the ground. Heaven's Gold absolutely saved my life there, by the way. In case you're playing along at home. It's Relic saved the run. 100%. I would have definitely died without it. Alright. Multi-strike here. Surely. Surely it's not 3. Surely Monster Train doesn't give me 3 large stone endless shops in a row. Surely not. Surely not. Ugh. Monster Train. Oh, Monster Train. That's not what I wanted to see. Well, that's demoralizing. Somewhere along the line it became sunk cost fallacy. I think here is where it was. Like, if I just take a plus 10 here, we move on with our day. And you see me do this a lot of the times. I'll take suboptimal picks like that. I'll take a plus 10 and I'll just go, yeah, well, at least we're done with it, right? And again, you might go, well, you could high roll later. Yeah, but like, when I miss here, and then I miss here, I'm just gonna be unhappy. And I think that this steel shop wasn't naturally correct to go to, but in hindsight, I probably should have gone to the magic shop here, but if I hit multi-strike, it's better to go to the steel shop. So it becomes a little bit of a guessing game. Anyway, we're gonna lose now. I think that it's very doomed. Can't believe they actually gave me 3 large stone endless shops in a row. Ugh. Disgusting. How could you do this to me, Monster Train? And a 290 on turn 1? Gross. Well, we're gonna get either... We have 2 options here. We get swarmed by curses and die, or we die slow We either die fast or we die slow. I'm gonna die slow. Because when you die slow, there's more chance to sneak out of it. But I'm probably just gonna get suffocated by curses and die here. Although, if you remember, we have a saving grace, of course. We do have Vengeful Shard to dig us out of the shit a little bit. And we get +4/+4 to Shattered Shell every rejuvenate. Shattered Shell only has 10 HP. That might be a problem. Hang on, I'm starting to gain a little bit of hope. Seraph just threw a bunch of absolute clowns at us to die. I have to eat Restore here. Okay. I think you have to take the 5. It sucks, but in taking the 5, and like missing Furnace Tap is tragic as well. But in hindsight, I don't think I could afford to play Furnace Tap. I'll probably just die. So it's a bit of a toss-up here. I'm gonna be... Oh, I should have killed the 5/3. That's a mistake. I should ping the 5/3 off there. Because I have Vengeful Shard coming up. Yeah, that's such a misplay! Ah, that's so bad. What am I doing? I should not take this damage. Oh, that's like, that actually puts me to 1 HP. Well, that's not good. Oh, just top deck Sting, it's fine, I'm a genius. That's like such a horrible mistake out of me though, really. 78 times 2, it's not looking good here. $168. It's like we're close. I hate that I have to keep using these restores like this and getting rid of them to dodge the Seraph effect. Draw 3. Bold Magic to 0 cost is pretty big because now we kill 190s with Shattered Shell. Huge. Massive. I have to kill 5/3s. I can't let them tank the stave, the shard, the Vengeful Shard. Have to kill him. Oh my god, we're gonna live. Holy cow, gentlemen. We're gonna make it. I don't believe this. I'm going to the Divinity, baby. This was a pretty rough fight, too. I guess it's actually not over yet, by the way. Now that I look back, might not be over yet. I need to draw Furnace Tab, please. Thank you. I don't know, it doesn't really matter. You just Furnace Tap and pray here, I think. What a tragic draw. I think I live. My feeling is that I live. I was wrong. Unless... Then attack goes there. Oh wait, I was supposed to put the regen on the wall. Oh, the Awoken Hollow, you idiot! I threw the combat. You put the regen here, you fool. Ugh. Well, I greeted and I lost. I don't know. It feels like a fair defeat, but I'll play it again. But like, oh, what a gross combat. You make like one, you put the regen on the front guy there, you live, it's fine. Also another run this week where my sentient is a curse. Can't believe Sap Tap betrayed me like that. Stab me in the back. Did I really take 5 here? On the last time around? I guess it makes sense. Keeping Sting is pretty good. This shit's so hard though. It's so hard to survive. But then we go... What did I play here? How do I play this out? I must have skipped what? I skipped old magic here? That doesn't feel right. Just play it as budget Wildwood Sap, but that doesn't seem right to me. I think that has to be right. Chell's trying his best out here, I gotta say. He's giving it his all. It's a tough go of it we're having here, but I wonder if you ever... Oh, you idiot! You played you killed the Will Wings there! I made this exact same mistake last time! Oh, I'll never learn. Anyway, then we play Restore. I didn't top deck Sting! Oh no! What a disaster. I mean, I think that just kills me. Alright. I'm not delaying this any further. I'm not replaying again. I'm at 1 HP. Oh, you idiot. Come on, you kill the guy. I did it wrong 2 times in a row. What's wrong with me? Got a Sting here. We can go right. I have to play Old Magic first. Good draws, actually. It's a fitting way to die, but unfortunately I'm still alive. But it would be a very fitting way to die, drawing Vengeful Shard off of Sap Tap again to kill me. Monster Train, it does enjoy its sense of irony. Is there a curse enemy out? Yeah, I can't play Furnace Tap, it kills me. Tragic. Yeah, if I ever play Furnace Tap now, I just die. There's no way that we beat the Divinity on 1 HP. Especially since I'm just dead here, right? Hang on, draw me a card. Has to be Sting. No. 283. Ah, exact lethal. Excellent. What a miserable combat. Honestly, what a miserable run. It's all been going wrong. It all went downhill when that one tank was infused in Combat 5. That was the beginning of the end. Yeah, it just kills me. What if I draw a Rubble Morsel off of this? Too bad. I think I'm just dead, right? I don't think I win now. The circumstances have shifted and I am still not alive. Yeah, I've lost again. It's actually like a surprisingly difficult combat. Also, similar situation, actually like the same regen number. And you know what you see there? The number didn't change. I actually lost this combat the first time around. I didn't make a misplay and die. What the hell, man? This combat's so hard. Because Seraph just bulldozes through regen and damage shield here. Yeah. Oh, God. how awful of a run that was. Just miserable throughout. Now, at the end of the day, when you look back on this run, what's the big takeaway? I want you to think about it. What do you think? Oh, hey, streamer, you made a terrible mistake here. You should have just played better. Yeah, good comment. Type that to me. No, type that to me. I'll reply and I'll go, what the fuck did you just fucking say to me? And then I'll go, oh, wait. I told you to say that. No, the actual answer to this run, and this is a problem that I have with this game because I don't really feel like I give this game my 100%. I played this game emotionally. What does that mean? It means that when I rolled 2 steel shops in a row with large stone endless, there was no chance that I was gonna make a choice other than going to another steel shop so I could be angry. It doesn't matter. The correct play was to go to a magic shop somewhere along the line and build your deck out in that way. But I was too busy being mad. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave me a like. Subscribe if you want to see more. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.